On this episode of the Globe Sports Corner, we look behind the scenes of the men's volleyball team. We talk in depth with two track and field players from across the pond, and we go over your Maple Leaf Minute. All that and more on the Globe Sports Corner. Thanks for joining us inside the Globe studios on the campus of Goshen College. My name is Alyssa McDonald. We'll start off with an update of the U.S. Highway 20 Cup. It's a closer race than ever with Bethel in the lead with 7.75 points. Goshen is behind only 2 points with 5.75 points. For Goshen to win, both track and field and softball needs to sweep their respective series. Let's go Leafs, bring the cup home. Heading inside the court now, men's volleyball has had a successful campaign, winning their last 3 matches. With all that success on the court, Isabell Massud looked off the court at the team's managers and their roles.
You may not know who they are, they're certainly making a difference both on and off the court. Sadie Brenman and Eva Militic are the current team managers of the men's volleyball team, helping the promising group push through their season in a number of different ways.
So we do laundry a lot because the guys have a lot of laundry. We get water jugs for them every day. We get their little cups for them. We shag balls. We toss balls in practice. We're there to kind of help out in drills.
Having an extra, 2 people in practice who are working hard at those types of things allows the team to be more efficient, allows the coaching staff to be more efficient.
And the help goes both ways. Sadie and Eva both shared that they benefit from their roles as managers during their off-season, not only by improving their skills, but also by building a stronger relationship with Coach Phillips.
It honestly helps my game a lot. The men's game is super fast-paced, and I feel like every time I watch them, I love the game more when I start to play again.
We spend a lot of time together, like traveling and during practices. Also, I get a chance to watch him coach and hear what he says and kind of learn more about volleyball and try to maybe implement that when I'm playing.
The manager position also worked as a bridge between the two teams, bringing them closer together and supporting each other in their respective seasons.
We get to know each other more, and they can give us some suggestions, they can help us mentally if we're struggling during games or something. So yeah, I think that's really good.
Even though the unsung heroes are often overlooked, the managers are deeply appreciated by the players and coaches around them.
People in the stands or people watching, outside of the team recognize how important it would be to have somebody, sitting on the bench recording this number or recording this stat specifically. But the people within the team or the program definitely do and certainly appreciate all of those kind of behind the scenes things that are happening.
Reporting for Globe Sports, I'm Isabell Massud.
Thanks so much to Isabell for highlighting an often overlooked role on many successful teams. Next up, we'll sit down with Jennifer Reyes, the new head coach for the Goshen FC women's team. Stay tuned to the Globe Sports Corner.
Do you dream of a place to belong, to begin your journey, and to believe in something bigger than yourself? A place where you aren't lost in the crowd, but are part of the team. Communication professionals are in high demand, and Goshen College will give you the tools and hands-on experience to transform your passions into a rewarding career. Begin your career in journalism and be an agent of change at the best college newspaper in the state of Indiana, The Record. Begin a filmmaking career with 5 Core Media and work on Emmy-winning productions that propel graduates to Hollywood and beyond. And take our Semester in LA program to get a jump start in the industry. Begin your career as a public relations major, one of the fastest growing professions in the country. Begin a rewarding broadcasting career on the air at 91.1 The Globe, the best college radio station in the nation. Be a DJ, host TV shows, and broadcast live sports. Believe in yourself and make it possible at Goshen College.
Welcome back inside the Globe Television studios. My name is Alyssa McDonald, and now with me is Jennifer Reyes, the new head coach for the Goshen FC women's team. Thank you so much for joining me in the studio today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And so, sort of to start this off, what is your history with soccer as a sport? Kind of take me through your journey.
Yeah, so I started playing soccer when I was 10 years old. I'm 28 now, and I started at Concord Youth Soccer Fields, and I've always been a very athletic person. So when I was in high school, that's when I decided to focus more on soccer, and then graduated from Concord High School and won sectionals with them. That's the last year that they won, 2012, and then played competitively, Fort Wayne Fever, won state. And then I was actually a walk-on at Bowling Green State University. I made it a goal to play Division I soccer, and that was a rocky, I would say, process. Coming from an immigrant family, my parents didn't really know how the college process worked, whether it be with SATs, volunteer work, and things like that. So I actually took a gap year and then went to go play college ball at Bowling Green State University, where they gave me a chance, and that was life-changing overall. And I think just being embedded into that culture of almost being professional, but like just striving to be the best student athlete, was a very, very cool experience, especially at that school. Won the MAC championship, won the MAC conference, went to go play Penn State. So I think just being in that atmosphere right now still is the best time of my life. After that, I went to go play professionally in Sweden. Kvde Kick. And so I was there, and then from there I went to Mexico City to go play with América Femenil, and I have torn my ACL 2 times, so this last time was with América Femenil, and that's when I decided, hey, I think my purpose in life is a little bit bigger than just playing professional soccer. I completed that goal, and so after that I came back to my hometown, Elkhart, Indiana, and Justin Crew was the head coach here, is the head coach here at Goshen College, and he coached me semi-pro during a summer, and so we were connected through there. And he's like, hey, you're around the area, would you like to come out and be an assistant coach for me? I love it here. It's honestly like a hobby, being connected, because it just becomes so natural to me, the soccer. And that connected me to GC City overall, just being back in my community and bettering, whether it be the women's sports, whether it be low resources for kids that can't go play at a club team that charges $600, $700. I'm providing those resources for them is kind of what I feel like my purpose is now.
Yeah, and Goshen City FC, the men's team at least, has been around for a couple of years now. How did the conversation get started around starting up a women's team right here in Elkhart?
Yeah, I think it goes back to playing semi-pro every single time that I came back from college, and I've always been in that environment. So I think like not having a team around this area was like, hey, Enrique, you started this men's team. We can start a women's team. We have the talent in this area. So I think that overall was just exciting to be a part of that conversation, and it's even more exciting to be the head coach for them.
Yeah, what sort of experiences, you talked about playing abroad in both Sweden and Mexico. What do you hope to bring as the head coach of this new women's team?
Yeah, I hope to bring a new bite, and like with my experiences that I have had, I like to coach off of that, and I'm a very, very determined, motivated individual, so I think hoping that these girls strive to be the best that they can be, whether it be, sprinting to the line and making it to the line, or just going for a header. Like, it's the little details that matter, and overall, those little details, once you continue to do them consistently, overall create the big picture. So I think just every single day showing up with a positive attitude and like giving it effort is what I hope that they can get out of me.
Mm-hmm. And the men's team has seen a lot of success here locally. What is the competition like? You kind of talked about it on the women's side of the semi-pro soccer here.
Yeah, I think overall in the semi-pro in the U.S., the equal opportunity for women is huge. So I'm very blessed with that. And there are really good teams. We are going to be playing against Kalamazoo FC. We have Detroit City. We're talking to other teams. But as of right now, the inaugural season, we're just excited to, step into that door and see where it takes us. But we do want to compete against, the higher teams in other divisions. So yeah.
And what are you most excited about personally, stepping into this new head role as a head coach, your first sort of head coaching job?
I am so excited to kind of just build my own program. And I think just going off of my experiences in creating this program and seeing what I can do, because I've always been an assistant and I want to be able to coach at this level. Like, these girls at this point should know, I love soccer. I love coming to compete. I love doing this. So the effort should be there already. So me not having to even hey girls, where's the effort here? Come on. Just being able for them to come out and enjoy the game and have fun competing is something that I want to do.
Yeah, any predictions for this inaugural season? You talked about playing some pretty big schools. What is that going to look like?
Yeah, I mean, in soccer, anything is possible. So, like I said, I'm a very positive person. So I think that if we have the girls, the talent in this community that they can come out and perform to their best ability, I don't see how we can't perform against other teams.
Well, thank you so much for joining me in the studio here today to talk about this new women's team right here in Elkhart. We're super excited.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm very excited for the women's program to grow.
Thank you. Coming up, we switch the cleats out for running shoes and check out what 2 Irish athletes have been doing for the track and field team. This is the Globe Sports Corner.
Two international student athletes are making an impact on the Goshen College track and field team. Evan O'Toole and Danny Hagen, both from Ireland, are in the midst of their first season as Maple Leafs.
It's easy to kind of grow because it's kind of a lot of one-on-one training.
The two knew each other when they were in high school in Ireland.
I got talking to Danny and he told me about this place, so I got in contact.
Now they both compete as Maple Leafs, with Hagen participating in indoor and outdoor events and O'Toole doing all the jumps.
I did a heptathlon in Indiana Tech, set the school record there.
I think definitely my best performance so far would probably be, I would say, at conference, just contributing to the team as much as I could.
Both athletes have some big goals for the season.
Just make it to nationals, set a couple more records.
Try and do the best I can on the day. That's all that matters to me.
But those goals don't come without challenges.
There was a few, I got hurt during conference and I didn't finish as highly as I would like.
Definitely the hamstring is the only thing really that's kind of playing on my mind.
Injuries have become setbacks, but both student athletes have or are working hard to get back out on the track.
Just trying to get back in after being injured is the hard part, and then doing it again and coming back too early because I'm eager to get back.
And for the future of their collegiate and professional careers, both Hagen and O'Toole have similar goals.
Hopefully make it towards Europeans or World Championships in the decathlon. That's obviously the main goal, and it'd be great to represent Ireland in the future.
Irish green vest and hopefully perform for the national team.
The next meet for the Goshen College track and field team is coming up on April 6th at the George Glass Invitational. Reporting for Globe Sports, I'm Amelia Lee.
Thanks to Amelia for talking to two impactful pieces of the track and field team. Sticking with track and field, this week's Student Everence Athlete of the Week is none other than Willow Kaneda, a senior thrower from Williamsburg, Ohio. Kaneda had two top 3 finishes at the Yellow Jacket Collegiate Outdoor Open. She set a personal best at the meet of 45.04 meters. Congrats and best of luck this weekend. Coming up, we'll highlight the best of Maple Leaf athletics with our Globe Highlight of the Week and, of course, the Maple Leaf Minute. That's next on the Globe Sports Corner.
Goshen students enjoy an amazing record of success. What's the secret? It starts with hands-on learning experiences. Whether it's a service project in Peru, a sustainability semester at our Environmental Learning Center, or broadcasting for our award-winning radio station, it adds up to life-changing perspectives and real-world skill development that makes a difference to future employers. And it's all available at a campus that makes everyone feel at home. Come hang out with us and see for yourself. Schedule your campus visit today at goshen.edu/visit.
Received by Barak, set up. Hassan Hajic with the kill. These are big numbers from Goshen College on the attacking side of things, and great awareness there. Saved by Rodriguez again, far side attempt. Great work, combo platter. Push across this time was received by Freistack. Sent up the elevator shaft to Bangura. Bangura gets it across. Bengal's out of position. What a great play from Goshen College. I'd come out there in full force. And another kill from Hassan Hajic on that far side. The Bosnian Behemoth going to work. Popped up the elevator shaft straight into the net. Not enough work there from Beretta. It's 16-9 now. Up the elevator shaft. Bruno sends it into the net again. Almost identical to what he did 2 plays ago.
That was Dante Stanton and Eduardo Alvarez Barrera on the call as the Leafs went on a 9-0 scoring run, later sweeping the Pilots this past week, winning the first set 25-14, the second set 25-17, and the third set 25-21. The men take the court again tomorrow, April 5th, as they host the Mount Vernon Nazarene University Cougars. With more info on upcoming Maple Leaf athletics, we've got Collin Echols in the studio. Collin, give us the rundown.
Thanks, Alyssa. We'll stay on the topic with the men's volleyball team. After Friday's match, Indiana Tech comes to the Ruth Gunnan Gymnasium for senior night on April 9th at 7. Then Friday, April 12th, the team travels to Michigan to take on the Siena Heights University Saints. First serve also at 7. And finishing off the regular season, the Leafs face Lawrence Tech Saturday, April 13th at 3 p.m. Moving to the baseball diamond, the team hosts Huntington University this Friday and Saturday. And then on Monday, the 8th, the Leafs start a 6-game road stretch. First at Grace College for a makeup 7-inning game starting at 3:30. Then the Leafs travel to St. Francis on Friday, April 12th and Saturday, April 13th. And lastly, you can catch your Maple Leafs on ESPN Plus as they take on Western Michigan University for a single 9-inning game on April 16th. Switching diamonds over to softball, your Leafs travel to Huntington University tomorrow to take on the Foresters starting at 3. Saturday, April 6th, they're back at home against the University of St. Francis starting at 1. Then on Monday, the Leafs host Spring Arbor University with first pitch at 3:30. Tuesday, April 9th, the Leafs battle Bethel for points in the U.S. Highway 20 Cup at Bethel University. And on April 11th, the Leafs host Marian University, then are back on the road Saturday at Indiana Wesleyan. Full schedules and updated start times for all Maple Leaf athletic events can be found online at goleafs.net. That's going to do it for your Maple Leaf Minute. Remember, good luck to all of our Maple Leaf athletes. Alyssa, back to you.
Thanks so much, Collin. And that's going to do it for this episode of the Globe Sports Corner. Be sure to check out our social media pages. That's Facebook, Instagram, and X, all at 91.1 The Globe. Also, check out our content online at globeradio.org and the Globe Radio app for live sportscasts. Make sure to tune in next week for a brand new Globe News Report, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks for more exclusive coverage of Maple Leaf athletics. For everyone here at the Globe Studios, my name is Alyssa McDonald. Thanks for watching.